In this video, we are going to explain mesh primitive. So let's start mesh primitive from here in mesh panel and click this flyout. You will be able to see all these primitives. In the last lecture, we explained mesh primitive and we gave some examples using mesh box. In this lesson, I will be talking about the rest components in this list. Now, start with the cone, select it and create base. For that, we need to specify radius as we have done while creating normal solid primitive. Same thing here in mesh primitive. Type R for radius at command prompt and press enter. Give 10 unit radius and press enter. Then at command line, it prompts you to specify height of the cone and top radius, but as of now, we are not going to apply any of these options listed here because our main focus is creating mesh primitive. You can check our previous lecture. We have already explained solid primitive in the first module and all its components. So coming to our geometry, we can see clearly it looks normal solid primitive, but when you hover your cursor over it, you will be able to see the divisions or sections. So we have 3 faces and you can adjust using this drop down arrow. Give the figure you want in this box, but before that, choose cone from this list and give the required values. Then press OK. When you create another cone, you will see the effects. Next, we have mesh cylinder. Select it. Then specify center point of base. Give radius and height. If you want to adjust number of faces in this cylinder, you can do that by clicking the same arrow drop down here. So the idea must be clear to you. In similar way, we can create mesh pyramid, and let's make one more geometry using mesh sphere. So in this way, you can create mesh primitives in different components and alter its shape using mesh primitive option. Now next we will create mesh surface. For that, we are going to use these 4 commands. For the first example, we are going to use this sample 2D geometry made of 2D lines and other draw commands. Let's start with the revolution of surface. So here we have RevSurf command. This tool is used for revolving surface about an access point. Now here we have this geometry. First we need to select the command, then choose the object and the axis of revolution. Now we are going to specify the starting angle. Let's keep at 0. Then we need to enter the end angle, which is 360, and press enter. And the object is revolved completely to an angle of 360 degrees. Let's click home key to see it is 3D angle. You can also change to shaded for more visibility. Right now we can see it. The geometry has got multiple faces and multiple divisions here because that is the section which we made while creating the faces in this option box of mesh primitive. And we can change number of faces using this window option. Cancel it for now. So this was all about creating mesh solid primitives and mesh surface in AutoCAD.